There's a lot of talk right now about whether we should return to in-person lessons or keep going online. Today I want to share with you two personal stories that have sort of shaped my viewpoint about whether it's worth the risk at this time to go back to in-person lessons. And I'll make it all the more entertaining for you by including lots of stock video and stock audio, so gather around as I tell you the story of the pineapple. Once upon a time in Cleveland, Ohio, yours truly worked as a bartender through graduate school. It was a pretty good job. It paid the bills. But one night, one of the other bartenders mixed up 2 bottles when closing the bar. So the next day, when I needed to use sour mix for a drink, I put in pineapple juice instead. Which wouldn't have been a big deal, except that drink went to the one person I've ever met who's allergic to pineapples. Just kidding, it wasn't that bad. She took one sip, alerted me to the situation, didn't have any reactions, everything was okay. But what are the odds of that? Speaking of odds, that brings me to my next story, the story of the catalytic converter. Now, if you don't know what a catalytic converter is, it's the part of your car that takes the harmful pollutants and turns them into less harmful compounds. Incidentally, it's also the easiest part to steal off of your car, quickly and silently. Well, mine was stolen out of my apartment building parking lot. There were 200 other cars in the parking lot, and not a single other catalytic converter was stolen that night. So what does this have to do with going back to in-person lessons? Well, let's think about this. What are the odds that these two stories would happen to the same person, in the same town, in the same year? Given those odds, I don't want to take my chances of getting or giving the coronavirus to anyone. And if there's anything I've learned, it's when weird stuff happens to you, you do not take chances with a life-threatening disease. So I am all in favor of remaining online until a vaccine's developed, the entire world stays inside for 4 to 6 weeks, or the coronavirus goes back to its home dimension where it came from. If you hung in this long, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. This channel is all about helping you get better at piano and having some fun discussion about current events, like the coronavirus, as it relates to life and piano lessons. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.